I have a massive passion for gingers. Do you? This is BeerBlioTek's Passion for Gingers 143, coming in at 3.8% ABV. It is Swedish craft beer. It's got a stamp on the back. It's like a Swedish independent craft beer stamp, but look at that. I mean, look at that. That drawing illustrates everything that I love about gingers. Long, flowing ginger hair. Fantastic. Look at that. Squeezing some passion fruit on a table. It's going all over the wall. Yeah. I love that. I love that. Without further ado, let's get the beer out into a glass and see what we get. Freckly. Now, freckly gingers, that's another level. Sour beer then, brewed with ginger and, did say, passion fruit and ginger. Sour ale. It looks like a sour ale, it sounds like a sour ale. The head dissipated very, very quickly. I would say straw coloured. It looks like a sour beer really. You can wash that round as much as you want. It's not going to want to develop any kind of head. And this is exactly what a sour beer should be. I reviewed the Brooklyn, I can't remember the name of it now, just the other day. Brooklyn Tesco sour beer, £3 for a 440 can. And it had a massive head on it. And it was like, what? That's a proper sour beer. I can tell just by looking at it. I haven't put my nose to it yet. I heard it hiss down, the head hissed down very quickly, dissipated extremely quickly, and now it's not going to want to develop any kind of head at all, even if you wash it round. But it still has good levels of carbonation. Hazy straw coloured beer. At this stage of the beer review, I'd like to thank our channel sponsors, beersofeurope.co.uk. Beersofeurope.co.uk, the largest online beer store in the UK with a fabulous range of beer from all around the world. Check out the link in the description box for their website. It's UK only. Aroma! Let's get into this ginger monster. Ooh, initially it smelled a bit sweaty. I mean that in the best possible sense. You know, if you were to go for a run and chuck your t-shirt off when you got in and left it on the side of on the back of the chair for an hour or two, and then you've gone back to it, it's slightly kind of, it's still fresh sweat, but it's slightly kind of odory sweat. It's on the turn type of thing. And I think that's just the aroma from the ginger and the passion fruit. It's clashed and it's given off this aroma of fresh sweatiness. Now we're going into the depths of ginger, freckly, sweaty. My goodness me. My brain can't cope with this. My brain cannot cope with the thought. I'll have a cold shower after this. It smells fantastic though. It does. If you can get past that initial kind of sweatiness that I was talking about, it is actually passion fruit and ginger. Spicy and peppery. And definitely sour as well. You get that sour aspect coming through. Let's dive in. Oh, did I mention it's 4.3% ABV. 330 milliliter can. Here we go. Loads of passion fruit, loads of sourness. I say loads of sourness, it's definitely sour. It's not making my face kind of go, whoa, God, that's sour. It's sour. passion fruit and sour. Oh, I'm waiting for the ginger. I'm waiting for that spice. I'm waiting for that peppery, spicy ginger kick to burn the back of my palate. But so far, nothing. Real shame. I mean, it's almost embarrassing on BeerBlioTek's BeerBlioTek's behalf here, because they've gone all out with Ginger Lady, calling it a passion for gingers, and it's a passion fruit sour. Essentially, it's definitely just a passion fruit sour. There's no real indication of ginger here at all. And I remember my first ever collaboration beer was with a brewery called Shepherd Neame, and I went down and I brewed a ginger porter. Now, I didn't know too much about beer back then, I must admit. It was about 2011. First time I brewed a collaboration beer. It was my first ever collaboration. And I was told to ring the head brewer. They gave me the head brewer's telephone number to discuss this collaboration. And he said he wanted to brew this ginger porter. I was like, yeah, okay. I've had a few porters. Never had porters with adjuncts in at that time. Let's do it. And on the phone, I remember the phone call. Stuart Main, his name was. Wonderful guy was Stuart Main. He told me that over the phone, porter, quite a bit of roasted malt in there. It's going to dominate. The roasted malt is going to want to dominate all of the other flavours that's in the beer. So that we need a lot of ginger. That was his point. He said, we need a lot of ginger to brew this beer. Can you bring the ginger? Can you shave it and bring it all? Yeah, he said that's your part of the collaboration. That's your bit, if you like, is to cut all this ginger up. So I did it on camera, cut all this loads of ginger up, chopped it all up, put it in a box, and we took it down the next day. And specifically, he said, we need enough ginger to cut through the porter, the roasted malt of the porter. And back then, I was like, I don't know what this guy, you know, I understand that he knows what he's doing, and that's why he's asked me to bring so much ginger down with me. So going back to this beer, and the ginger porter really, really tasted of ginger to the point where it was burning your throat. But it was important. I understood it afterwards. Because the ginger really needed to cut over the roasted malt, and it was a beautifully balanced, spicy porter-like beer. There's always, with the sour beer, there's always going to be the sour flavour is going to want to dominate, and if you put passion fruit in the beer, real passion fruit, the passion fruit's going to want to dominate. So what the brewer really needed to do here was to put enough ginger in to compensate, to get a real ginger flavour over the passion fruit and over the sour. And in all honesty, they failed to do that. You get a little sense of it in the aroma, a little sense of it in the taste, the ginger, but nowhere near enough. Nowhere near enough. Not everyone who loves gingers loves ginger, but ginger lovers who do love gingers love them with a passion. Yeah, that's me. This beer is dedicated to our friends Bobby and Stephen. Find more fruit sour ales at BeerBlioTek.com. So they've mentioned ginger on this can once, twice, 3 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They've mentioned gingers 6 times on the can. and they failed to put enough ginger in the beer to really justify putting the name ginger or the word ginger 6 times on the can. So my rating for this beer, although it's a very nice sour, it just fails on the ginger. And for ginger lovers, that's a shame. It's a 5 out of 10. 5 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. Please put your comments in the comments box, subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews, give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom! Cheers!